Hello friends, and not yet friends. Welcome back to another What I Ate Wednesday here on Mary's Test Kitchen, the trying to be weekly show where I share all my tasty vegan eats and everyday recipes. I'm so happy that this week's show is being sponsored by my new favorite online store, Thrive Market. I'll tell you why it's my fave in a bit, but first let's see what's in the box. Okay, I've already opened it and arranged everything so you can see it all pretty. I ordered some fun vegan things that I've not tried before, mostly because these premium products normally have premium prices, if you know what I mean. Luckily, Thrive Market sells them for way less. Got some pantry basics too. I love that Thrive Market has their own store brand, which makes some of these items even more affordable. Like these chia seeds, organic, sustainably farmed, for 50% less than regular prices. And if you check out the link in the description, you'll get an even bigger discount, but we'll talk about that later. With those, I'm making one of my favorite little cozy drinks with fresh lemon juice and thick, juicy slices of ginger. With hot water, you don't have to wait long for these chia seeds to plump up and get that jelly effect. Adding a wee bit of maple syrup to that. And it's so delicious. You can't really taste the chia seeds. They're kind of a fun texture like in bubble tea, and they're really nutritious. Got to get those omega-3s. Y'all know I use chickpea flour quite a bit, but never tried the sprouted kind, so I was pretty curious. Again, I got Thrive Market's own organic, sustainably farmed brand in recyclable BPA-free packaging. Garbanzos, aka chickpeas, are a great source of protein, iron, and good complex carbs, so perfect for breakfast. This recipe is kind of like a vegan omelet, sort of. You just mix the sprouted garbanzo bean flour with turmeric, ginger, chili flakes if you're into it, and salt. And water. It makes a thin batter. You might even wonder to yourself, is this too thin? The answer is no. Let it sit for 5 minutes so the flour can fully hydrate, and meanwhile, heat up a pan with a bit of oil over medium heat. I accidentally poured too much oil. I'm clumsy, so that happens a lot. When your pan is hot, mix up the batter again and pour in about 1/4 cup. The layer should be fairly thin. Then leave it the hay alone for 5 to 6 minutes. The top will get dry to the touch and the edges will start to curl up, and you should be able to get your spatula under it pretty easily. Cook the other side for another minute and there you go. Repeat with the rest. Halfway, I decided to add some green onions to the mix. You can add other herbs if you wanted to. And then we have our stack of scrumptious, savory chickpea or garbanzo bean crepes. I'm having those with leftover garlic spread and salsa. These would be amazing to dip in curry or use as a wrap too, like dosas. Leftovers can be refrigerated and you can just heat them up again and they are still fantastic. After breakfast, it's a bit safer to start tasting all the fun vegan goodies, or so I thought, which are super easy to find on the website because they have a vegan filter. Just one click and you're shopping just the vegan stuff. Predictably, I started with chocolate. The chocolate is pretty dark. You guys know I prefer more of a milk chocolate-like thing, but with the smooth peanut butter, delicious. I kind of accidentally ate an entire bag with only one going to my boyfriend, so oops. Let's have fruit as a follow-up. This brand is so cool because they're fair trade, sustainably sourced, and totally naked. Look at these ingredients. That's right, just one, like dried fruit should be. The mango tastes like mango fruit leather. But I fell in love with the dried pineapple. This is my new favorite snack in the whole world. You know how in a bag of chips there's 1 or 2 super flavored chips that are incredible? Well, in this bag, the dried pineapple is all delicious, but there are some where you can tell the pineapple was just super ripe and especially sweet. They're amazing. With all that sweet, you've got to balance with salty, right? This is my first time trying Louisville vegan jerky, which I've heard so much about. This texture is so cool. Very meaty, not stringy like I remember jerky being, although it's been at least 6 or 7 years since I've had meat jerky, so I don't know. It's really salty, a bit more sriracha-y than maple-y. Overall, I did find it a bit too salty, but that didn't stop me from eating half the bag. I had to force myself to stop so my boyfriend could try it too. And then he went and ate the whole rest of the bag. He's not even vegan, so now we have to get all the other flavors. That was a lot of snacks, so I didn't really have a real lunch, but I wanted to try something else with the chia seeds. A couple tablespoons of Thrive Market chia seeds, the same amount of sunflower seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and about half that of black pepper. I'm blending just so the sunflower seeds get broken down some. Then add 3 tablespoons of water. Just mix it about. Then dump that onto some parchment. I know it looks kinda suspect right now, but go with it. Roll it pretty thin. Then the parchment peels off super easy. Make some cuts for cracker shapes. Then bake for 30 to 35 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit or until they are totally crisp. Just the salt brings out so much toasty flavor, but I bet they would be good with nooch mixed in, or onion and garlic and dill for like a ranch type flavor. So many possibilities. And naturally gluten-free. The easiest crackers I've ever made, quite possibly the tastiest, and certainly the most satisfying and healthiest. Seriously, you need to make them and tell me what you mix in and tell me what you think of them. I am obsessed. Speaking of obsessed, I'm actually obsessed with Thrive Market. Not just because of the deals and how awesome their website is to shop, I really respect them as a company. They embody everything I want from a business in a being good people kind of way. Their mission is to make healthy food accessible to everyone, so they buy directly from suppliers so you can get those health food products at affordable prices, 25 to 50% off retail. It's like a buying club, so there's a yearly membership, but you'll save so much more than that cost. Plus, they donate memberships to families in need. Having grown up in a low-income immigrant household, I know how much that can mean. Anyways, if you sign up with the link in the description now, your first month is free and you can cancel anytime. And they're offering you 25% off your first order plus free shipping right to your door, which isn't that the greatest way to get groceries? Guys, we're living in the future. The future is bright, but not the weather right now. Perfect chilly day for this dinner. I'm trying the Pacific Food seitan and Haxpack's Thai green curry sauce. The ingredients in the seitan is really different from other store-bought seitan. More whole foods based, which is nice to see. There's a little liquid in there, so be prepared. Not like me, Spilly McSpillerson. The texture is quite soft. Seems more beany than my usual homemade seitan. I figured I would brown the seitan first. I should also have taken it out of the pan, but I just moved everything over to add my veggies. Chopped carrot, then a bit after, chopped broccoli and cauliflower. The sauce is for 1 pound of veggies or other stuff, And I have way more than that in here, but I rarely follow directions precisely. So I added a little extra water to cook those veggies through. And after 15 minutes, it was pretty well done. I added a little soy sauce too. The sauce is quite sweet. Tasty, but sweeter than other green curries I've had before. Like I said, I should have taken the seitan out first and added in last because it got pretty mushy. But overall, not bad. That was my food day. How was yours? Don't forget to check out the link and get your free trial and 25% off with Thrive Market. Thank you so much to Thrive Market for supporting me and this video, and thank you for watching, friends. Bye for now.